And hello, welcome back to the stream. Yes, we're back. Layton. You know, honestly, I think we're gonna probably beat this game. Now, granted, if we do want to do all puzzles again, I'm pretty sure we did all the puzzles in the last game. It might take a little longer, but I think technically, if I was beelining it for the end of the game, we could finish today. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So this will probably be a 3-stream game. There we go. Shit, I forgot to do the chat thing again. Do I do that now? No. Okay, I'm gonna write myself a note somewhere. Discord. All caps, turn caps lock on. Hold on. Take new chat thing for because BS chat is broken. Yes, for streams. There we go. Hopefully I will remember. Again, probably no one's gonna watch anyway, so doesn't matter. Anyway, continue. Give me this. Yes. 2009, really? I thought Diabolical Box was a little older than that. Yes, we're at the town. There's a festival. We checked out this thing. We did a puzzle here, I recall. Did we talk to this guy? I think so. The stuff. All right, I don't know where we're going next. Left? Nope. Boost to the right. Okay, well, you want me to go right first, huh? That's fine, I can do that. Yes, they sure do love cows in this rural village. That makes sense. Welcome to small town living. Look at the gigantic cow balloons. Looks like the villagers setting up. I just got like all of a sudden self-conscious to make sure that the mic was recording. Villagers setting up for their livestock competition. Livestock competition. That sounds like fun. I'd really like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village? Certainly, we can turn later when the competition commences. Yes, I mean, sure. I mean, yes, I mean, great. Is there anyone puzzle? Nope, not that. Hint coins. Hint coins. All right, that's probably all there is to this place. All right. Yeah, there's no people to talk to anyway. All right, left. Okay, I remember this town being a thing. It's a bit bigger than I remember. Okay, hint coin. I mean, this little thing right here stood out pretty effectively anyway. Oh. Okay, hold. We didn't mean to go inside yet. Talk to this guy. Never forget a face. I don't know any of yours. You must be from the Voluntary Express. Since you knew, let me clear a few about Dropstone. So don't you act all. I think you don't act all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the fellow swimming in money, he pretty much runs Dropstone. He's a swell guy who treats everyone with respect, even the mailman. Happy me, by the way. That's an interesting hat you have. It's very... I mean, it's like a top hat, but it doesn't have the brim, so it looks a bit odd. I always say you can tell a heck of a lot about people by the way they treat their local mail carrier. But even nice guys like him have troubles. I hear he spends all the time fretting about his daughter. That reminds me, I just saw a pair of unusual characters head up towards Mr. Anderson's house. The two said they were police from London, but something about them seemed downright fishy. I mean, they are police, but are also fishy. You're referring to Inspector Chemley and his assistant? Chemley, you say? That sounds right. He said he had official police business. Said he needed to see Mr. Anderson. What possible connection could there be between Mr. Anderson and the Elysian box? Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. It's only natural that he'd know about who and what passes through this area. The big fish, all right. You're right on the money about that. Even the owner of the Military Express stops in to pay him a visit when he's in town. Yes, I bet those two officers are being waited on like kings at Mr. Anderson's as we speak. Enough chit-chat, we've got a festival going on now, so do have some fun. Alright, cool, yes, let's go talk to clearly the crazy cat lady. Oh, yes, got a puzzle. Certainly is impressive. Cute one, oh, if you like cat, I got a puzzle for you. A cat puzzle. Oh no. Flipped cats. Oh, it's like another spot the differences one. Or, well, figure out what the same one is. Same pictures, black and white, can you find which one? Wait. 3 colored pictures, ABC is the same pictures of black and white one displayed on the far left. There's that the picture on the far left has had its contents flipped left to right, and the color, so not up and down, just left to right. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm trying to like figure out like, are there really obvious ones sticking out? Like I'm trying to see like, the ears are all the same, the eyes. All look the same to me. The whiskers and mouth all look the same to me. There's like a spot here, a spot here, a spot here, a spot here. All the spots look the same. So the bottom cat, paws look the same, spots look the same, eyes look the same, whiskers look the same, mouth looks the same, ears look the same. Okay, hold. There's also. Okay, wait. It can't be C. Okay, I just realized, because C has a wider background line thing. So it's between A and B. What the hell is the difference? I'm trying to, what is the difference between the two? Oh wait, hold on, no. Actually, eyebrows on these are different. That is B then, because these ones are both short and this one is short and long. Okay, so it's B. There you go.
And now to test my theory.
The eyebrows are a bit odd. They're not that different.
And there we have it.
I mean, the line thing, once I noticed that, was pretty obvious. But I feel like, well, I guess, whatever. Easy puzzle, all things considered. Hint coins, hint coins. Yeah, there's one. Nope, don't. Hint coins, hint coins. Yep, okay. Ah, a nice 3 hint coin location. You got a puzzle for me? I don't think I've seen you around these parts, but may I ask your name? I'm Herschel Layton, professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University. Isn't that a real place? It seems like it's unlikely considering nothing filled in there. Yeah, okay, that's not a real thing. Charm, sir. Welcome to Dropzone, Professor Layton. My name is Dorothea, or Dorothea. Got an extra O in there. And I am a maid at the service of the Anderson family. Tell me, what brings you to our humble village? My companions are made after an artifact known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it before? Can't say I have. But the master's quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that. Master, madam. Excuse my thoughtlessness. I keep forgetting you're new here. I bet you there's not a single resident of our village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson. Well, if he's at all possible, we'd very much like to meet Mr. Anderson. Normally, I'd say be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter. I don't mean to pry, but has there been some issues between Mr. Anderson and his daughter? Well, just between you and me and the wall. With the walls of ears. His daughter's been secretly planning a trip alone. She's eloped to the next village over, and those people are bastards. We can't have them getting married. Secretly planning a trip alone, is that your way of saying she's planning to run away? Ugh. Yes, and that's what's worse is that the master is starting to catch on that something's going on. But after much talk, we servants have decided to cheerfully see the master's young daughter off. You're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own. Why is that? The purpose of the trip is to fulfill the last request of the young lady's late grandmother. I see. May I inquire as to what that last request was? Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much. Whatever the request, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at that. Here I am gossiping away when there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. Professor Layton, I need to get back to work. I'm trying to remember. I feel like that's relevant to the overall plot. I'm trying to remember exactly what I think. Do I remember who that is? No. Probably not. Before you go, rats, she's gone. Maybe it's me, but it sounds like Mr. Anderson's daughter is leaving home, then going on a trip. If for some reason the servants are cheering her on, how odd. Yes, very. And think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have a truly solid reason if they've resolved to keep a secret like this. What could it be? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks. You're not the only one, Luke. But enough speculation. Let's go exploring more of the village. Okay. Wait. Okay, she was out of the way now. Forward. Alright. Looks like another mailman. Aha! Int coin. Okay, this doesn't look like a very... Oh, wait, the wall is a puzzle? Okay. Cute little farm. The weather is so nice that even the animals grazing the field seem to be in a good mood. Mood. This seems like the perfect time for a short puzzle if you can solve this one. We just jumped from 51 to 38, for sure. It's a math puzzle or something. You have 4 horses, all of which travel at different speeds. Yes. In traveling from point A to point B, these horses take 1, 2, 4, and 6 hours, respectively. One day you decide to move all your horses from point A to point B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time, and you need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses. Knowing that you can only move as fast as the slowest horse you're traveling with, what's the fewest number of hours it will take to complete your move? Well, okay, so, it's gonna take 6 hours to move the damn slowest horse anyway. Okay, let's see. No. So, one trip is 6 hours. If you take the 6, so you have to take 1 back. Alright, you can only move a maximum 2 hours at a time, and you need to ride a horse back from. So yeah, so you take the 6 hour guy first because it's going to take 6 hours. So 6 is the baseline. Then it costs 1 hour to go back. Okay, so 6 hours to go, plus 1. So then we have the 4 hour horse and the 1 hour horse. So we go plus 4, plus 1 to go back again. And then lastly, it takes 2 more hours to go back again. I feel like I'm not missing anything, so it'd be 6, 10, 12, 14. Is it 14? Is there some other trick I'm missing? I have no idea. Oh, nope. Nope. It was correct. God damn it. 4.
Just leave it to me.
That's not correct.
Well, I'm stumped.
Okay, I might have... Yes, there might be something... Let me read the thing again. You move all your horses from point A to point B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time. You need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses, knowing that you can only move as fast as the slowest horse. Traveling with, what's the fewest number of hours it takes? Again, it was 6, plus 1 to go back, plus 4 to go back to point B, plus 1 to go back again, plus then 2 more hours. Again, this is 6, 10, 12, 14. You can only take... Wait, so... You can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time. Yeah? I feel like I'm missing... Again, you're missing something? What am I missing? Again, I guess this is presuming the fact that the 1 hour horse never gets tired. I mean, granted, the 1 hour horse would have the benefit of the doubt of, like, when it did its 1 hour run back to get the 4 hour horse, you'd be able to go really slowly for the 4 hours. But... Because, like, what is the fewest number of hours it will take to complete your move? It's like... If we just do it from the other direction, we like do 2 hours, plus 1 to get back, plus 4 hours, plus 1 to get back, then plus 6 to get back again. It's like the same number, so it's just... how is 14 not the answer? What am I missing? What is it? If you always make traveling back on one of your on your 1 hour horse your top priority, you may end up wasting time on other legs of the journey. I guess what you could do. So it's gonna be 3 trips anyway. So if we go, hold on. So we go do the 6 hour horse first, then go back, that's +1. Now the 6 is gone. And if we go then the 4 and 2 at the same time, that'd be 4. But then you have to go 2 back, and then be 2 back again. So that'd be... Wait, no, this would be 14. 10? That'd be 15, sorry, no. I'm trying to, like... What instance where would it be where you want to take one of the other ones back? I mean, what if you go 1 and 2 first? That would take 2 hours. And then you go back with the 1. And then you take the 6 and the 4. Okay, so the 1 and 2 go across, you take back the 1. Then you take the 6 and the 4, that takes 6. And then you take the 2 back, and then you take the 2 back again. This would be 4. This would be 13, right? 10. Yes. Okay, you take the 2. Go back with the 1. Take the 6 and a 4. Take back the 2. Take the other 2, then 2 and the 1 again. And this is 6, 8, 10, oh, so 13? 13? 13 is the answer? Unless there's a more efficient way to... Hold. There's a more efficient way to do that? It's not 14 at the very least. Okay.
That was almost too easy.
So you take the 1, 2, you take the 1, take the 4 to 6. Interesting. Again, whenever we get to map bullshit, it's always the thing that'll carry me off the most. Enjoying the sun, huh? Animals enjoy being surrounded by nature as much as you and I do. We got a camera part. You know, we barely get ever the hamster pieces. We got a tea thing? Help. Oasis leaf, briskberry, and bell tart seed? Isn't that what this is? Yeah. Wait, what is the point of this? touch. We got a hint coin from it. Okay, I guess we just, it says 1 out of 26, so I guess we just need to feed the 12 T's to them at some point or another. I guess I need to be paying attention to that. Oh, help also, okay. You want the same damn thing? Oh wait, Oasis Leaf and a double dose of Briskberry? We can do that? Okay. Sweet the tea, it's a bit too sweet for me. Just drink a whole lot of stuff. Alright, we've got the sweet tea. Alright. That's good. Well, we only still have the 3 ingredients. So, I got a new camera part. Is this one? The SD card? Where the hell does this thing go? Here maybe? Looks like it could fit right. I don't think that goes there though. I mean, that does, I think that does look like it fits. We can leave it there for now. Again, it doesn't matter until we get all of them anyway. All right, this guy. Puzzle, sure. Moi. I'm a willed traveler, as they say. He's not French. He isn't French, but it would be funny if he was. But I'm stuck here until I can score a ticket on the Voluntary Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Unfortunately for me, he got all hot under the collar when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you'll have better luck with it. Baggage claim. Fuck! No! Again, math puzzles will usually stump me, but these are the ones I hate. Fucking damn it. Kill me. Gonna do this, probably. Get that up in there. Now we can just cycle them back the other way that we just came from. Okay, this one actually wasn't too bad, I guess. Still don't like the slide puzzles, though. They annoy me, they do.
My theory.
What was that? I got in 45 moves? Whatever.
Huh.
It's like, oh, you can do it. You can do it in 22. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Pretty clever bunch, aren't you? Well, folks like you around, we might actually solve the mystery of the Voluntary Express. People say that the train occasionally went to stop at a phantom town found on a no map. Could be just a wild rumor, though. Who knows? An unplugged town. Well, I wonder if that's true. Okay. Ah, wow, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there. It is impressive, to say the least. I'm sure that massive manor belongs to Mr. Anderson. That's where Inspector Chemley and his assistant went, right? I'd like to see this place myself. Can we go take a look? No, for now I think our best course of action is to gather information we can in the village. Besides, I imagine the Andersons have their hands full with the 2 guests they currently have. Yeah, I imagine. Hit coins. Alright, hello. Yes, puzzle, please. Ugh. Hello. Ooh, that can do it. Good afternoon. What are you doing there, sir? Me, I'm just trying to take a little fishing and doing a little fishing in this here lake. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck? Hey, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many times have I managed to catch today? You can't just count them? Fishing net. You've cast a very large net out in a pond to catch some fish. Every part of the net is in the water, except for the 2 ends, which you're holding in your hands, as shown below. The pond surface is small, but it's actually wider underneath, so parts of your sunken net aren't visible from the surface. Assuming there are no tears in the net and that its rim is constructed of a single length of rope that ends on the shore, how many of the fish visible in the pond will you snare with when you pull the net back up? Presumably, it's the ones that are like in like this section here. I think so. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 6. I
Just
think.
leave it to me.
No, as the other group. I mean, it's like,
That
how do I know?
wasn't right.
Are you sure you count right? Like, how do I know which ones are the ones that are like connect, like the in the net section, right? All right, and the other ones then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Just leave it to me.
Fuck you.
Oops, that wasn't right.
All right, is it only the ones at the edge of the damn pond, and it's not the ones, like not the ones in the middle there? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, but this is touching. Barely. I mean, look. So like its rim is constructed of a single length of rubber that is in the shore. This I can't really parse. Like, oh, the net goes here, and then like it goes over here, presumably. But again, that would mean like these fish wouldn't be gotten. It would be these fish. But that's not what's happening, because again, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I miscounted on the first time. Whoops. If this is correct, then. Whoops if it was correct. Okay, whoops, it was correct. I did miscount on the first try.
Piece of cake.
It's fucking under the grass. Did it? Wait, I thought you said it was deeper. Not did it say wide? Okay, maybe I misread something again. What a haul! I feels like a king. You're gonna eat all 7 fish? Oh, hello. Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy. Have you been saying Chemley? It's Chelmy. Ah, look who it is. Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate? I don't know where you get your information, Layton, but you're as sly as a fox. As a matter of fact, I was just there, but the servant said Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. He said the bloke is off for presiding over some livestock competition, a likely story, I'm sure. I'm curious, what connection do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating? Not that it's any of your business, perhaps you can be of help. I've heard rumors that the bloke had tried to find this Elysian box in the past, so I went to talk to him. When I got to the house, his butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave. Can you believe it? I bet you were a tenor he was just pretending to be out. I went out of my way to see the man. The least he could do was offer me a proper cup of coffee. Why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian box in the first place? It's anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person. I guess we better head over to the livestock competition that Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine, take the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock. Let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition there. That feels like an awkward sentence to say to me. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing is a frivolous distraction for the rich. Speaking of which, I can only assume his obsession with the box stems from the excessive time and money on his hands. If you can see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear? We are always happy to cooperate, Inspector. Now please excuse us. Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton. We've work to do. Okie dokie, sir. We better hurry back to the competition grounds. There was another guy over here that was different than before, right? Yes. Sleeping on the job, huh? I think it's fell asleep standing up. I think by his uniform, he must be a security guard. I wonder how his employer feels about his nap. Perimeter secure. Please confirm my identity by solving this puzzle. Tangled ropes. More rope nonsense, huh? 3 rope loops are tangled together with a single red rope. if you were to pull both ends of the red rope, a single knot would form in the middle. Can you figure out how many of the rope loops would get caught in the knot when it forms? Remember, even if the loop appears to have been pulled into the knot, you shouldn't count if your answer you can pull the loop free of the red rope with a tug. Okay. I mean, it's just gonna make a standard like overhand knot. Right? Looks like it would do. Yeah. Okay, so green is for sure caught. Blue isn't. Blue's fine. Blue's perfectly fine. Nothing's gonna happen to blue. And then yellow is also caught. Yeah, it should be green and yellow. So can you figure out how many of the ropes would get caught in the... This should be just 2.
And now to test my theory.
No? Are you sure? It looks like yellow and green are both.
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Because it looks like they would get caught and then they'd be catching on one of the ropes, so you wouldn't be like you keep tugging it and go in a circle, right? That's at least what green looks like to me for sure. Finish the knot. It'd be stuck on like this end of the rope, and then yellow would be stuck on this end of the rope, right? Unless yellow isn't, is yellow in such a way that I don't think there's ways you can do things with ropes so that like you can technically get them out of knots or whatever, or like situations where you don't have to actually untie anything or something. I don't know if that's really what they're talking about though. So is it just green then? It's probably just green then. I feel like it looks like to me like 0.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility
There's
eliminated.
no way it's 3, right? It is no way. Because blue is... There's nothing... Blue is fine. There's no way blue is going to get anything caught. So it's 0 then. What's green getting 3 then? What does it say? If the fish have been pulled away, you shouldn't count if your answer is in your rope with a tug. I still think like green would get caught. 0?
Consider this puzzle solved.
I don't know. Green looks like it would get caught to me.
Huh. Wonderful.
It looks like it would get caught within the knot and then also... Are you sure? Yellow was the one that would fall away. That's interesting. But yeah, it doesn't look right to me. I guess it's kind of an optical illusion-esque puzzle. Anyway, I clicked on it on accident. Whoops. Something collusion confirmed. He must be some kind of mad puzzle genius to be able to talk about them in his sleep. All right. Well, anyway. Oh, hello. Boy, oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it kind of bad. I'm pretty much useless as it is. Do you think of a way to turn this piece into a solid square? Board splitter 1. Okay, well. Since here we have an oddly shaped board. Since the board is rather unwieldy as it is, you've decided to cut it into 2 pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over once the board is cut, where would you make them cut in order to achieve the above? You would do square. You would need to make a square, and to do that, you would need to do this would be this. Okay, so this would be 4 by 4 if you did this, but then you need 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hold on, that works. So you do this. Wait, you do this and then this, and you just shift it down.
This should do the trick.
Easy enough.
Huh. Wonderful.
That did the trick now. Thanks, now I can finally get back to building that shed. A screw part. Okay. This one? Okay, this one looks like it goes here, yes. And then, again, this... I mean, technically the part fits here, but it doesn't look like it would go here. It's supposed to be like over here. I don't think it goes here. It should be down here or something, maybe. But again, everything so far seems to connect correctly. Again, well, we can do more finagling later once we get all the parts. Hello. My goodness, look at this place. Ah, we made it in time to catch the competition. If we've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Indeed, I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. Probably an older fella. Uh-oh, it looks like the two men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something. I wonder what the matter is. It's a puzzle. Just look at that mangy coat. Anyone with two eyes can see that that's no bovine of mine. I know what's going down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon. Lemon? What do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? How do you expect me to do that? Oh, brother. This is gonna get ugly. What seems to be the problem, sirs? This fellow here seems convinced someone swapped out his prized cow for another. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to tail. Cows don't have horns, right? It's like, because cow is a female and bull is a male. So if it's your girl, it shouldn't have any horns, right? That's how that works, I think. See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with him. We can't start this contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear up the situation. I'll take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any bunky business went on. Of course, why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke. Mr. Talks to Animals. Luke, yes? Yep, yes. Excuse me, miss, can you help us out here? I see. Did you find out anything of use? I sure did. If I had to sum up our conversation, it'd go something like this. Yes, puzzle, what was that, 50? Yeah. This is like one of these, like, this one says this thing, and the thing on the left or the right, or whatever. 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. Oh, right. I see. The other 3 are no way cows, a different variety that always lies. Using the following statements from each cow, mark all the no way cows. Tap the letter to mark the cow below it. Okay. So we have to mark 3 cows that lie. D is a no way, I promise. So if A is telling the truth, E is a no way if I've ever seen one. So that would mean D is lying, so E wouldn't be a no way. So again, let's presume. So that would mean these three. So okay, if A is telling the truth, I promise. So that means D is lying, which means these 3 would have to be the no ways. So then what is C saying? C, if A ain't a no way cow, no way. Okay, so if C was lying, A would be a no way cow. So A is not telling the truth. A is a no way. So if A is lying, D is a no way. D is telling the truth. E is a no way. Okay, so A and E are no ways. And then E is also lying. B is definitely not a true moo. Wait, B is definitely not a true moo? So B is saying, oh no, C isn't a true moo cow. So it'd be C. C is A ain't a no way cow. Okay, so it's, yeah, I think that, yeah, yes.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I didn't quite, like, put it all together. Like I extrapolated, but then I was like, wait, which ones did I check already? And I was like, all right, whatever. It all worked out in the end. But yeah, you start with one bit of information, extrapolate continuously from there. Looks like these two ladies swap places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build. The lustrous coat. That's, soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt. So everything's okay by you? Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, I'm shooing for the blue ribbon. Thanks. Wow, Luke, you have sure of a way with animals. Ah, it's nothing really. Look over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Cow is... that one. Oscar show-stopping milk maven Mutilda. Fantastic name. Hold on now, you mean to tell me my sweet Muramu didn't make first place? Too bad you swapped your cow back, Flapper. If you kept quiet, you'd be the winner, huh? I was robbed. The competition must have been rigged. Rigged, I tell ya. Who cares? To think we went through all that trouble to get his cow back, then ended up losing because of it. Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things in life don't always go as planned. Right you are, Professor. Say, wouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now? I'm going to take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit. Hello. Any hints for me? You ever heard the old saying, the clothes make the man? Well, look, from looks of you dudes, I'd say you got your acts together. I'll also try this puzzle on for size. Yeah, your hat looks terrible. Change of clothes. Okay, men A, B, and C are each started off with pants and shirts of a single color. I mean, the top and bottom pictures look the same to me. A wore red, B wore blue, and C wore white. Then they were blindfolded and swapped items of clothing. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they... oh, wait, I'm able to move stuff around. Am I? Oh, I see. Okay, anyway, they were blindfolded and swapped items of clothing. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they said. No one's shirts and pants match. Okay. It looks like C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothing. Okay, I don't know if I like these red pants. Okay, so... it's like that. And then the other two kept an original piece of clothing, so you should have your blue pants, and you have this, and then you have your red shirt, so you have that. All right, easy enough.
And now to test my theory.
It's only 3 of them.
And there we have it.
These are a lot of these puzzles where it's like talking about what people said about different stuff. It feels like a lot easier versions of that puzzle in Dishonored 2, where it's like there's the lock, and it feels impossible to even figure out where a single piece of information is supposed to start off, like which person named has thing. I was like, gee, if you could solve the lock puzzle in Dishonored 2, Jesus Christ, that's like I think pretty good, because that is one hell of a puzzle. There's nothing tackier than when your shirt and pants don't match. That's a fashion rule number 1. Rule number 2, no one can pull off sequins. With that sweet suit of yours, you're golden. No swanky nightclub will turn you away, I guarantee it. I don't think that's the kind of place Professor Layton would frequent, so I don't know. I guess we never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the Elysian box. Hey there, fellas! We've never met before, have we? I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson and thought to myself, hey, I can help. Here, I'll point him out. Probably this guy, but... right? I mean, this guy seems the most Mr. Anderson-y. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. You shouldn't be too hard to spot with that beard and hat. Okay, well, this is a beard. And technically he lost his hat, but... so beard, 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 beard. So it's one of these 4. It's one of these 4, because this guy's a mustache, or doesn't have anything. This is a lady. This guy doesn't have anything. This guy's a mustache. Don't have any idea what this guy has, but we can't see. The real gentleman always looks especially with a cane and that dapper little bow tie. Okay, so it is this guy for sure. Oh, and he doesn't wear glasses in case you're wondering. Okay, well, the glasses statement's not really relevant. But this guy doesn't have a bow tie, but yes, it's this dude. I mean, best circle I've ever drawn.
To test my theory. Huh.
I'm pretty sure I would have also... you see some of those other people. Like, I'm pretty sure this one, and this guy, and this lady, and this guy, like, are other, like, random characters that will show up in other puzzles. Yes, anyway. Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson? The one and only, my friend, and whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with? The name is Herschel Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian Box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The Elysian Box, you say? Why would you want to go chasing after a thing like that? So you're familiar with it, then? Familiar? No, but I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of. Interesting. Please elaborate. Well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is strictly my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when. A kinder soul I had never met. Sharp, too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own brother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for. So she made efforts on her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I think I remember the deal with this. I'm pretty sure. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Well, my mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. And you know as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't be more of help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, one thing before you go, Mr. Layton, please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people. Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropzone, and be well. Good day. Well, I guess that's another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Luke. It appears this village is inextricably linked with the Elysian Box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose he meant by sacrifices? Looks like mysteries only leads to only more mysteries. Is it gonna add a mystery to the mystery section? No? Yes? Maybe? Puzzle? Okay. Return to the train station. Puzzle? No. Okay. Oh, who are you waiting for? I thought you were listening to what we're doing. Look for usually do something special right or there. Know the kind of should be thinking out loud. Yes, great. This place is positively crawling with people, isn't it? Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run into someone. Sorry, this is all new to me that I forgot to pay attention to where I was walking. Understandable. After all, it's quite a change of pace from London. Wow, Flora, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around gawking for too long or we might accidentally leave you behind. Wow, what's that? Ooh, and look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Luke? Where'd you two go? Eck. Flora's gone. Oh dear, we must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. It's going to be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Where could that girl have gone off to? Flora, where'd you run off to? Sorry, there were so many people I must have lost you. I turned to look at something, and before I knew it, you two were gone. Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. Okay, I do remember the details with this. This one I'm like, yeah, yep, who knows when we might have found you again. I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back there. What did you hear? That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysian Box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. Heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. That is interesting news. Let's head to the station and see if we can find Romy. Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there. Oh, it was nothing. Okay, at this point, if we miss a puzzle or something, whatever, it'll show up in the house later. I guess I can talk to you since you're here anyway. The whole festival is being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me dish for... wait, did she dish for a moment? Did I just, like, skip... What did she say? Dish? Well, what was that word? Whatever. Have you seen their place at the north end of town? It just turned your eyes green with envy, hmm? Well, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Yes, her name's Katya, and she's the unusual combination of beautiful and sweet. Plus, I hear she's very respectful toward her father, unlike most youngsters. Kids these days, the only thing they love more than sassing their parents are those oversized pants. Like what, bell bottoms or something? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, sorry, I do believe I've gone on a rant. You need something from me? Actually, yes, tell me about it. Have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysian Box? It's a new name to me. I can't help you at all, so why will you leave me alone now? Oh, but you know, you did just remind me of a gem of a puzzle. I know that concerns the box. Yes. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Oh, it's like... Right. Okay, the two boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from two different angles. Using the visible faces, reassemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles in the unfolded view of the box. Vary each tile needs to go in the correct direction. Okay, so this is the starting point. If we fold this, and then this, like, down the... Okay, so this is where this thing goes. If it's folded like that... That should be facing the correct direction already. And then that would mean this is here like that. Because the, sorry, like that. Right. So the spade should be on the face, like right here, pointing straight down. And then so the opposite of the spade would be the clover. The clover should be so the clover needs to be turned all the way around like that. Spade was pointing down. You'd be rotated. Okay, so spade's here. You rotate it like this. Your clover is here. Okay, actually, clover should stay facing up like that. And then the circle goes here. And then the heart would be, because if this would, so if this fold down, this would fold down. So that's the heart. The heart needs to be facing, heart would be this piece. Facing towards. When it's here, wait, hold on. You need to be facing, the top of the heart needs to be facing towards the spade. The right side of the heart's here. It's up like that, up like that. Hold on. Right side of heart, top of the heart's on this side. Why does it feel like this one's so hard to get for me? Like, I can't think of it in my head. Top of the heart's here. On the right side. It should be facing like this.
This should do the trick.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I couldn't visualize the heart that well in my head for some reason. I don't know why. The rest of them came pretty easy. Well, hang me on the laundry line and call me a bath mat. I never thought you'd solve that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about the box in these parts. But why? Well, it's complicated. I've given you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. Okay. Oh, Mr. Layton, you have a moment. Certainly, how may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your daughter? Yes. now should I tell you is the question, I suppose. Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she just might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katya is our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. I wonder what this Katya lady is all about. Your guess is as good as mine, but judging by her family and breeding, I suppose she's both beautiful and refined. Professor, get a hold of yourself. Any puzzle? You've been inquiring about the village around the antique on the Elysian box? That thing, folks say that the freaky little box kills whoever manages to pry its lid open. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. Well then, I thought I'd be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir? A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Momentary Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact you're after, this Elysian box, is also tied to that town. Wow, so then can we get set out for it? How do we get there? Yeah, that's the details I haven't pinned down yet. Maybe you whisper a word while inside of the train and then whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anyway, how? It's probably something like that. I just have to keep searching until I find a way. Interesting, thank you for your time. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally found a new lead on the Elysian box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey over on the Momentary Express isn't over yet. Alright, you two, let's start making our way back to the station. Okay, Professor. Yeah, nothing yet. Maybe proceed? Yeah, you've got at least 30 puzzles under your belt. Nice going, bro. But if you want a challenge worthy of a real rockstar, give me a holler. Making sure you solved enough puzzles? Okay. How's the festival treating you dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? Righteous? I don't know about that. The train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll lay the sweet puzzle on you. 55, Sammy's necklace. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links. Has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. Julie says he can open and close a single link for $2. As shown below, Sammy could open an end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace with a single loop. However, that would cost $16, and the truth is there's a cheaper way to get the same result. Using the cheapest method possible, how much it will cost to make Sammy's necklace? Wait, where's the 7 coming from? He has 8 chains with 7 links each. Okay, that. Is that relevant? Is the fact that there's 7 of these things, does that matter? Maybe. There's a cheaper way to do it. $0 because I can do it myself.
Consider
that's
this
no way the
puzzle
answer.
solved.
It's the right? Yeah. I was just being.
Well, I
was just being
suppose
silly.
that's one possibility eliminated.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, so there's a cheaper way to get than 16. So there's a way to do it with less opens and closes thing. A single loop. So, I mean, can you make it cost $1 to just open something? Is that that's the question? Because it's $2 to open and then close again. So presumably you open this and then you put this in and then you close it. But you need a loop. So it's not like we can like open this one and then shove 2 in there or something. Oh, wait, hold on. If you open... No, okay, never mind. I was about to say, if you open, like, this thing, you can, like, take this piece off and then connect 2, but then, like, that's silly. Wait, no, but it's... Hold. But then you open... Yes, okay. So you take 1 off here to connect these 2. Then you take this one off to connect these 2. Then you take this one off to connect these 2. And you take this one off to connect these 2. Take this one off to connect these 2. You take this one off to connect these 2. This one off to connect these 2. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I mean, I had a feeling it was only gonna be 1 less, but yes, you can individually take use 1 to connect a bunch of them together. Nope, don't need to do that. So it would be 14 bucks. Not 19 for. There we go. I was pretty sure it was only going to be -1 thingamajig anyway, but I wanted to try and reason it out. I was thinking, like, it mentioned there's 7 chains. Yeah, it's important. Anyway. The Military Express is back in the business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats because the train is ready to rock. I see. Them's a lot of puzzles. I guess we're heading to Granny. What's her Riddles McGee.
Thank you so much.
I wonder who that could be.
What's going on over there?
Ah, voice acting, fantastic.
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
That's one heck of a send-off.
How did he not
Considering
notice?
the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
Yeah, we already also figured that as well. Katya is a daughter. Sure, I will save my progress. A diverging path. Oh, I'll diverge all right. Right into the wall. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true? If I recall correctly, the next stop on the line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg. Well, then how do we get to this phantom town? That's an excellent question, Lucas, though I don't have the answer. But if the Military Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it. Okay. Yes. Great. Well, I have a... before we go talk to the crew... I mean, we can talk to people on the way, but, anyone here got the... Nope, there's no one in here. Alright, well... Anything from you? I beg your pardon, but we're not pleased to visit us later. We're really closed. Yes, you see on the way to Luxembourg, there's a long unlit tunnel we have to pass through. While in the tunnel, none of the scenic views of our restaurant for patrons will be visible. It is Mr. Beluga's wish that all patrons be able to enjoy the scenery while we dine, hence our temporary suspension of service. Talk about a classy operation. Mr. Beluga has really thought of everything, hasn't he? Puzzle? How's my little guy doing? I knew it'd be tough without him around, but I didn't realize how lonely I'd get. Is he happy? He's doing great. He'll be fit as a fiddle before you know it. That's real good to hear. Don't let me down, okay? I'm actually about to close up the kitchen and take a break until we get to Luxembourg. Shut down for this like shifts. You might as well rest in your room. Sure. Okay, no one's here. Is this... right, perfect. All right, time to do a ton of puzzles. Warped wheel. Gotcha. Yes, perfect. 28. In the back of the train yard, there's an old warped wheel lying on the ground, as shown below. A star is pointed to its wheel while no longer functional. The wheel is interesting because when rolled on a flat surface, its axle traces a funny pattern if you look at it from the side. Of the 5 diagrams below, which depicts the actual path of the axle? No, not that. Okay, so it would go like that. And it would like go like, I think it should be A, right? Because it goes down, goes like over and down, then like a little hump as it goes over this thing. The other triangle side. It should be A.
Here goes.
I was just trying to like, was there something? It seemed pretty simple to me. I was just trying to like, is there a trick to this or something that I'm not seeing? All right, pass the apples. Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas one, this is fucking first grade math problems. The classic example right here. Are each carrying some apples. Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, and the 2 men would each have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. Okay. So if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 would each have the same number. So, presuming you have 2 and you have 3, right? Actually, let's start. So if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 would have the. So presuming you have 3 and you have 2, but you gave 1 to him, that wouldn't work. So presuming you have 4 and you have 2, you gave 1 over, you'd each have 3 and 3. So if you had 4 and 2, if Johnny gave 2 apples, if Johnny gave Thomas gave Johnny. So then if you gave 2 to here, you'd have 6 and you'd have 0. So then 6 times 0 is not times 3 is 3 times as much. So it can't be that. So then if you had 3, so you need to have at least 3. The smaller guy needs to have at least 3. So if you have 5, yeah. So if you gave 1 here, you'd have 4 and 4. If you have 2, 3 times the numbers, you'd have 6 and you'd have 1. That's also not 3 times. So 6 and 4. Same. You have 2 here, you'd have 8. You'd have 2. That's 4 times. Okay, 7 and 5. You have 2 here, you'd have 9. You'd have 3. Okay, so yeah, that's 3 times as much. So the one who has more, the one who's giving 2. Wait. Okay, if Johnny would have 3 times. Wait. 7 and 5. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, Johnny has 7, and Thomas has 5.
This should do the trick.
Just reason one number at a time.
And
Again, there's probably some mathematic way to do that. Who knows? It's a wrap. In order to wrap the flower just like the leftmost drawn, how would you begin your wrapping? Well, it can't be A or D because of the fact that, because of the fact that the end of the thing is white, and then it can't be B because it's going the other way. It's C. It's C. It's C. It's C.
This should do the trick.
We missed some pretty easy ones, huh?
And there we have it.
Ooh, a hamster toy. Okay. Real quickly, let's back out. Oh, we need 14. Little flower struck Anderson was introduced as one though. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 6, 9, 12. It's not enough. Not enough yet to do anything. So never mind, we need at least one more thing to do something else with that. Okay, anyway. Which house where? Okay, yes, good, yes, great, yes, good. Below are houses A, B, C, and D, each of which is a different color. Deciphering each house's color from the following clues. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. Okay. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. The greenhouse... Greenhouse is closer to the power line than the yellow house. D is either yellow, blue, or green. So D is not red. Right. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. Well... It probably means the C is red. Probably, I think. Maybe. So I think... But then it can also be B. Maybe one of these two. But that means this isn't blue. This has to be... If one of these two is red, this isn't blue. Which means this has to be either green or yellow. And then the yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. Probably, this is probably yellow. Let me make this green and this is blue. No, this, wait. Greenhouse is closer to the power, hold on. Okay, red house is closer to the pine tree than the, nope, that doesn't work. It's closer to the lake than the greenhouse. Does this work? The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. Yes. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. I don't know. Is that closer? Maybe. I feel like this works. I can't tell if D is closer there.
This puzzle solved.
Okay, it is.
Huh. Wonderful.
Cool. Yes, great, good. Board splitters too. Okay, I remember doing the first one not that long ago. Well, here we have yet another inconveniently shaped board. This one's even more unwieldy than the last, so you need to cut it into two pieces that you can reassemble to form a rectangle. Assuming you are allowed to flip either of the pieces over once the board is cut, remember you cut the thing. Okay. Like that? Right? Because that would go here, that would go here, that would go here, that would go here, that would go... Wait. This will go 3 up. And then we'll go across. Yeah, that should do it.
to test my theory. Ha! Wonderful.
Because you have to, like, slot it over in. Camera piece? Yes. I was expecting something from something for the camera at some point here. We got this one, eh? Okay, wait, hold. That looks like it fits there, doesn't it? And then hold. Alright, that looks like it fits there, doesn't it? Yes, yes. Again, presuming everything's already in the right place, which again, it looks like it all connects. So we just need one more, maybe two more pieces, but one more piece. What do we get any more tea ingredients? Odd shape out. You have box as shown below. Using the white cube as a standard unit. Oh wait, a standard unit. So the box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. Yes. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. Now, of the 4 shapes A through D, shown above, three of them can be placed together in the box to fill it to the top with no gaps. Find the shape that doesn't fit into the box using the conditions described above corresponding pieces. D? I mean, D's obvious because what? C just sits there in the bottom, and then A and B can just like slot in next to each other. So D. I mean, what?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Pretty easy one.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Cool. Yes, great. Tea thing. Come on, give me some tea stuff. No, okay. A royal show-off. In a far-off country, there's a king whose favorite pastime is showing off the latest possessions he's collected. The subjects of his kingdom are forbidden to purchase items the king has acquired for a month or so. Only once he's tired of his new purchase can the common folk finally buy the item for themselves. However, the other day the king bought a new item that had him all but commanding his subjects to buy one of the same item as soon as possible. Circle that item. The telephone, because he doesn't have anyone to talk to otherwise.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Yes. I mean, I guess you can talk to other people outside of the country or whatever, but... hat weather. There is a fellow with very particular rules about when he wears his best hat. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. Okay, wait. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row, which he wears his hat on the second of these days. Okay, so it's... I don't think rainy... Does rainy count? As cloudy? I feel like it's this, though. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. Yes. When it's rainy, he doesn't. Yes. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. The problem is, like, this cloudy position, it doesn't really work. Again, unless this is cloudy. Like, I get... Does rainy count as cloudy? I guess, right? I have to assume so. Or else it doesn't work, I think.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, rainy does not...
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
I mean, I think those two are sunny. For sure. But it hasn't been cloudy 2 days in a row here. Like, this is the only other situation, and like, huh? Whatever.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, that also, yeah. What? Then I'm confused. How do I get?
Oh,
How do I get into where?
this one is
too cloudy.
quite
The one the
formidable.
cloudy spots is situated in the situation a spot where it doesn't function. I can't move this, can I? It doesn't rain on cloudy days. That's not true. Oh, I guess I didn't fully read that all the way down. I mean, so the rainy ones have to go there. So then it's like, I guess you have to put it here, assuming that it was a cloudy day before the Sunday. I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Fine. Yeah. Assumption based on the information. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Yes. Painting the flag. I will paint the flag. You got it. Make it white. In which case you don't have to paint anything. You have a pristine white flag that you want to color into your 3 sections as shown below. You have 3 paints. No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can only be one color, and you can't change the number or size of these sections. If you aren't allowed to mix paints, how many distinct flag designs are possible? So no adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can only be 1 color. And 6, right? 3 to the power of, well, no, because, yeah, 3 to the power of, then 9 then, right? Hold on. 3, and then you'd have red, then green, blue, and then and you'd have and you'd have no wait, no, it is 6. It's 3 times, no. Six? It should be 6.
Just leave it to me. Oops, that wasn't right.
Oh, wait. Hold. Wait, what? You have proceed with? No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can only have 1 color, and you can't change the number of sizes. Right. I just realized what I messed up. So you can have red, then blue, green. Why the hell is... Blue should be B, by the way. You can have red, blue, green. You can have red, green, blue. And then you can have green, blue, red. And then you can have green, red, blue. And then you can have blue, green, red, and then blue, green, red. I said red, green. Then, so that's 6. So we have 6 there from like the tricolors. Then you can have dual colors. So you can have green, blue, green. So that's green, blue, green, green, red, green. That's +2. That's 8. And then you can have blue, green, blue, blue, red, blue, +2, and then red, blue, red, red, green, red, +2. So you can have 12. Yeah, okay, 12.
Just leave it to me. Looks like I botched that one.
Did I miss something? No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can only be 1 color, and you can't change the number or size of each section. Flags. It should be 12, right? Again, green, red, green, red, green, green, blue, green. That's 2. And then you do the same for red, and you do the same for blue. So that's 6. 6 total. Then again, you have red, green, blue. Red, blue, green. That's 2 more. And then you do the same again with the other. That's 12. Am I missing something? Is there something I'm missing here? Is there like an additional combination type that so there's at least 12. Am I missing? What am I missing? What combination? No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Right. It can only be 1 color. Yes. Can't mix paints. Well, obviously, you only gave me 2 primary colors, so the green one would really mess things up there. There's some combination I'm missing? Basically, I mean, I get another way to think about it is, so if we put red here, there's 2 different colors that can go here, and then each of those 2 colors has 2 different colors that can go next to that one. So it's the initial formula plus 2 things to go here times 2 again. So it's 4 for every color here. There's 4 options. Because if you put red here, you can have green here, which means you can have blue or red. And if you put blue here, it can be green or red. That's 4 options. So if we do 4 times 3, that's 12. What combination though am I missing here though? Oh wait, can I not color anything? Oh, do I also have white as an option? Is that the thing? In which case you have a lot more choices. Okay, you first you want to color into 3 sections, so you have 3 paint. Does it? I don't think it says you want to color into them. So do we have white as an option? All right, presuming we have white. So we have 12 with no white, right? So we have that already. So if you have red here, and you add white to this, ignoring, again, anything, so we'd have white, blue, white, green, white, red, that's 3 more. 3, and you could have red, blue, white, green, white. That's 2. So 5 more. 5 times 3 would be 15. 15 plus 12, 27. Presuming there is also white, it should be 27.
Let's see if this works. Looks like I botched that one.
Okay, white is one of the options. Okay, let's just double check our math again. So presuming no white, again, red. Then you have green here. There's 2 different green options. And then red, blue here. There's 2 many different blue options. That's 4. 4 times 3 is 4, is 12. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I did reds here, and then you have white, and then you have 2 options, or 3 options after white. And if you do color, one of the 2 colors, you have 3 options. That's 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 12 plus 15. I also forgot you can have white here. So white followed by any of the 3 options. That gives you 3. And then after the 3 options, there's 3 other options, giving you, wait, 9? No, 6. 6 more. You can have white, red. You have white, red, blue, white, red, green. No, wait, white, red, blue, white, red, green, white, red, white. Yeah, 9. Okay, so it's 9 plus 12 plus 15, which is 20. What was it? 20? Yeah, 27. 36. Okay, that was no 6. Are there any other combinations I'm forgetting?
Let's see if this works.
All right, there we go. Yes, okay. Had to figure out that white was a part of it, and then also not forget that the first third can also be white, which is what I forgot the second time. All right, cool. That's all of those. Good, great, fantastic, goodbye for now. Hello. Finally time to get down to the business. It's been forever since I got to do some real work. What do you mean? Did you just finish repairing the train? Sort of. Before I can kick back, I gotta do... Whoops. I mean, nothing. Things are good. What do you hide it? Oh, hello. Good day, sir. The name's Conrad. I'm a student from the village of Dropstone. I'm headed to Luxembourg, so for a while at least, it seems we'll be traveling together. Hey, you heard about the long tunnel on the way to Luxembourg. When the train passes through it, every light on board goes dark. Still, once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the Lux car is cut off. Just imagine the kind of monkey business some passengers get up into under the cover of dark, huh? Oh, what are you implying? Something very strange must be going on if they're all cutting off all access to the Lux suite. Of course, it all makes sense. Why didn't I see it before? Luke, I think I figured things out. Quick, you two, to the Lux suites. Right behind you. We're there. Here we are at the deluxe car. Something's written on the sign of the door. Actually, it appears to be a puzzle of some sort. I have a hunch that if we can solve the puzzle, we can gain access to the car. Mr. Rockstar Man isn't here this time. And in order to pass through the door, Luke and Layton must arrange the symbols according to the following rules. The star must be next to the moon. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Wait, okay. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. Okay, the star must be next to the moon. Yes. The X must be second from the... Oh, wait, whoops. Oh, okay, wait, we can go like this. Second from the top. Okay, X has to be there. So the moon has to be 2 places below the diamond. Oh wait, the blue has to be 2 places below. The diamond goes there. And then the circle must be above. So yeah, the star be next to the moon. Yep. The X must be second from the top. Yep. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. Yep. The moon must be located 2 places. Yep. Okay.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
The code wasn't much of a code. There we go. The door's open now. Ah, hamster toy. Okay, good. Yes. Holy smoke! Look at this place. It's out of control. Yeah, it's far more luxurious than the standard cars. Tickets to stay here must cost a pretty penny. All right. Well, real quick, we still don't have any more tea ingredients. Okay, we swap these 2 and put this here. It should... Oh, wait, never mind. This doesn't do anything. I thought he was gonna get distracted by this. We put it here, he goes for the apple and goes like bam, 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 bam. But nope, this block doesn't do anything. All right, so still nothing. Nothing is happening. Fantastic. Great. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Great. Oh, this is a new car. Oh, Professor, this room is just breathtaking. And 1.5 times as big as our room to boot. Plus, just look at how super cushy this sofa is. Whew. Come now, don't jump on the sofa. Luke, do you remember the discussion we had about how gentlemen act when... Oh, you're right, it is so cushy. They still are children. How's everybody feeling? Sorry to burst in on the bus in the party, but I'm just here to snazz up the rooms. Let's see, should they go here? Negative, Sammy, that's no good. Hey, you there, smart-looking dude. I mean you, man. Me, good sir? Uncle Beluga, I mean the boss, man, told me to pretty up the place with some flowers. Can you figure out where I should put these things to make the room smell nice? Of course, it shouldn't be too much trouble to find a spot for flowers as lovely as these. Stop and smell the roses. There's nothing like fresh cut roses to boost your spirits. Can you help Sammy freshen up the whole car with their fragrance? Tap and square with your stylus to place a rose. The fragrance of each rose reaches 2 spaces in all directions, but can't penetrate walls. If the fragrance of 2 or more roses overlaps, the resulting smell will be too overpowering, so make sure to keep your roses spaced out. To remove an existing rose, tap on it again. Okay, well,
And now
I'm like,
test my
yeah, this
theory.
seems like a pretty simple. Just start in a place where you obviously need to set one up, but you know, it works well for me. There, how's that? Oh, real nice. It's not crazy, but it makes a statement. I'm sure it'll jive with the boss man. Well, anyway, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your ride on the Military Express. Now the whole room smells nice. Yes, quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand, we've given this place a once-over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into other people's rooms, so let's go to our room for now. Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels like it's gotten so late. Can't we just stay here for now? Can I go to the train? The front of the train, please? Yes, hint coin. Give me the coin of the hinting variety. It's the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I'm so tired. What's the matter, Flora? Gosh, all of a sudden, I'm kind of sleepy, too. All right, you two, there's no time for joke. Oh, dear, I'm suddenly quite tired. We're getting gassed. Did it even let you go to the front of the train? I don't think so. It's the flowers, obviously. Lights go boom, 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 off. Huh, what's going on out there? Am I dreaming? In the tunnel. Two trains in the dark and tunnel, move them around so that each locomotive ends up on the opposing track while still maintaining the same order of its cars. There's one trick though, the number 2 cars for both trains must remain the original track. Alright, well, red 2 needs to say where red 2 is, and... Alright, yeah, anyway. Alright, well, we can put one green one here. Then red 2 goes there. We have to move the 2 out of the way real quick. Actually, 3 is supposed to be there. And then go 3 like this. Like that. Like that. Go there. Again, pretty easy, just takes a little while. Boom.
Just leave it to me.
We're swapping train cars on the train for some reason. Because why not? It's funny. My word, I must have fallen asleep on the couch. How careless of me. You know what happened to the tunnel, Luke? Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too. I had the strangest dream. My dream part of the military express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel. You mean to say one of the train cars is now riding at different rails? Luke, what you saw may not have been a dream at all. If one car did split off from the train, it would no longer be bound for Luxembourg. Maybe that car is how we got to the Phantom Town. I'm beginning to suspect you're right on the money, Luke. I hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds. Ah, hamster toy.
Everybody get ready to rock! The next stop is Frozen! Come on,
Great.
passengers, let me hear you scream!
Frozen, eh?
Gotta give this guy at least some voice acting, right?
Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems that the destination was staring us in the face all along.
Really? But where, Professor?
Yes, ticket to where? It's like goodies. In front of you sits the ticket that Layton and Luke found with Dr. Schrader. At first glance, the ticket appears to have no destination written on it, but when you look at it at just the right way, the ticket discloses its destination, the town of Fulsense. The key to spotting the destination is the number that's been cut out by the ticket. What number used to be there? Use the ticket in the instruction book to puzzle this one out. Yeah, okay, yes, okay, so if you cut off the white bit and the white bit. Oh, wait. It's like, this is an F. The top of 5, and then this makes an F. And this would be an O. But this isn't an L. K, going back, and a P and a K don't make an L. Where's the L coming from? Is it the other way around? No. So... F-O-L-S-E-N-S-E. F-O-L-S-E-N-S-E. There's 3 lead numbers that are kind of unnecessary. So if this is S... Wait, so no, wait. Presumably, wait, there's something probably at the front here. So this would be E. Yeah. This would be S. Yeah. This would be N. Yes. I mean, okay, it's N and N. E. This also needs to be an E. There's a number. We need an E, so there needs to be a 2 here.
And
So
now
what's the beginning
to
say
test
then?
my theory.
I can't really tell. It feels like it doesn't spell anything out.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Oh, 4. Ah, yes, okay, makes sense. Missing number is 2. Yes, sure. I feel like I might have
get it.
remembered
Well,
that one.
I suppose it means we've almost
I mean, I
reached
picked up
our
on it,
destination.
but I might have just...
Yes.
I don't actually remember if I remember it. It's kind of weird.
Oh, wow, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
What do you mean?
Welcome to Ghost Town. Population... an amount of people, I guess. I do believe we've arrived at the next stop. But I don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be? Hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake. Well, Flora, where'd you run off to? I'm sorry, but the train car was so stuffy that when we stopped, I went outside for some air. You went out alone? Are you crazy? It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of creeps could be lurking around? Oh, well, I'll be more careful from now on. Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off this train and see where we are? Ah, yes, a solved mystery. How nice. Yes, hello.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Ah, voice acting.
Yes, I'd second that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
Do whatever you want, I don't care.
Oh, these must be pictures of the town.
Okay, I think I know what you... I'm pretty sure I remember what the whole, like, big grand twist at the end of this game is. I think I know what the purpose of all these pictures are.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
Wow, how do you know? Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you know.
No, I don't know. Well, it'd have to be like the architecture
don't
style
tell
or
me
something.
You actually forgot. Well, we'd best press on. What on earth?
Professor, what was that?
Let's go.
It was... magic.
Oh my.
You know, the city wasn't generating that much light when the train was pulling into the station.
What's that?
Oh. Just what is going on here?
I don't know, but it's strange.
Again, I think I remember what the deal with this place is. Yes.
Following rumors of the Elysian box, the professor...
You don't need to do a
Luke, and
recap.
Flora
I've been
set
playing the
foot in a
game.
strange
It's not
town.
necessary.
But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
I'd be more prepared if I had a gun. Or a sword. That could help. So this is the Phantom Town we heard about, It's like something from a horror novel. I find this place unsettling, too, but we mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysian box. Did I miss any puzzles? Train's still stopped at the station, but there's not a soul in sight. It seems we have no choice but to remain in town. All the more reason to proceed with our investigation of the area. I guess so. Okay, let's keep looking. 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins. I mean, again, there's usually a couple pretty obvious spots. Okay, hello. Oh, funny running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that. Hey, you're the mailman. Yep, I've got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark that it always takes forever. No wonder the people always seem on edge here. Well, that's all the more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the mail. Wow, you deliver letters all the way out here? I sure do, and I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. So on that note, I'll be off. See you around. It seems our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for mail delivery. Hey, but how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that's just impossible. Well, considering the nature of the world of Professor Layton, a jetpack actually wouldn't be that much out of the realms of possibility. You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many. I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me. Ugh. Are you alright there, Flora? You don't look well. I'm not sure, I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as pale as a sheet. Well, I'll find a place for you to rest right straight away. I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think they'd be a sign or something. Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. Over... where? You know, this town actually kind of looks like the town from the first 3DS game, kind of sort of aesthetically. Oh, puzzle. Oh, I was just looking for hint coins. This is like the... in front of the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of the 4 is supposedly the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. It's more interesting because it doesn't have a sign. You're supposed to look on it for Facebook or something. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the building is the hotel. Can you figure out which of these 4 buildings is the hotel? It is the... probably this one, D, but, it's... I doubt it's C because it has 2... I doubt it's C because it has 2 small doors. It's like 2 smaller apartments. It could be A as well. Are there fireworks going on the side? Is September 27th a holiday or something? September... oh. Holiday. I could have sworn I just heard some fireworks. You know, there's always all of these national whatever days, and I feel like none of them, like, it's like, oh, National Singles Day, National World Tourism Day, it's Ancestor Appreciation Day, Day of the French Community, Family Health and Fitness Day, Fish Amnesty Day. What does any of this mean? Who cares? I mean, this is one website, but there's always like, oh, it's national, it's National Pie Day. Now, granted, Pie Day is like 3.14, but it's like National Cake Day, National what? Who cares? None of that matters. None of it. Nothing. Whatever. Again, I think I heard fireworks outside. That's not what I. Anyway, what was I doing? It's probably A or D. I'm going with D. I don't know.
Let's see if this works.
Okay, if it's not A, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
Looks like I botched that one.
I'm studying. What the hell is the indicator? Huh? Explain to me. The area? Again, I'm going with A.
Let's see if this works.
It's not A. Okay, it's you're okay.
Oops,
then if it's not A, you're not telling me it's the double door place, right? There's no way that's possible. What the hell is the hint for this? It can't be this. There's no way it's this. I mean, it has the clock on it. Like, oh, the clock, an important building would have a clock on it. No.
This works.
It can't. Double door. Double doors that are not connected. Double door connected, sure, whatever. Huh? Is it because of the clock? There's no way it's because of the clock, right? I'm so confused.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Oh, you fucking bastard. Alright, sure, whatever. But again, a building... Oh, a tea ingredient. A building like that, again, two singular doors on a hotel, really? Are you sure about that? Is that's what you want to do? How are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little bit. I think with a little rest, I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going to go back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up? Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor. You think Flora's going to be all right? I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. Oh no, she was doing so much for the team. Granted, honestly, President Layton doesn't really need... Well, I mean, he's got the whole animal talking thing. Hopefully we get, like, help do stuff. Oh yeah, we got the light bulb. And then we go on the side, it flashes, going here to French dash in the direction basically runs into something. Okay, so... Does that work? Does he get
snacks around here?
Does he get attracted by the light bulb? Yes. Go a little faster, you know. This will finish off the next set of steps. Actually, how many are we gonna get here? I feel like we might have enough to actually do the next one, depending on how many it is.
I think I'm getting the hang of this walking thing.
Yeah, okay. Okay, what if we go 1, 2, 3, and then he blasts over this way instead? No. We go. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, this should do it.
I'm not so good at moving.
I think it does actually get faster too as you get levels, which is helpful. I mean, presumably we always want to use the light bulb to get the maximum amount of distance possible.
Hey, suddenly I've got energy to spare.
Great, cool, good. That's... I don't think we can do the next one, though, probably. 24? Great, good. We'll leave that alone for now. I mean... So the thing about the T set is, like, it's what can I do? What do we do now? Does it do something? I have no idea. If I don't get enough of, like, help make this thing and tell me exactly how to make the recipe things from these assholes, I might need to, that might be something I have to look up, because there's gonna be a lot, when we get enough ingredients, there's gonna be a lot of, considering you can put more than one of each ingredient in, there's a lot of combinations. Yes, hello. Oh, okay, I was looking for hint coins. Roses are like living gems. They smell so nice. Oh, we're on the subject of flowers. Why don't we do another, put flowers down, figure out the, smell the roses again? Yeah. Nothing smells quite as good as if you help for tap scar with your stylus to place a rose. A fragrant each rose reaches 2 spaces and it's a fragrant to the okay, oops. There we go.
Here goes.
I just had to start from a different direction. We get it.
That was almost
Those are not
too
hard
easy.
puzzles. I imagine there's a couple different ways you can set up that scenario, but whatever. I think through that puzzle. Nothing creates a feeling of tranquility in a room like a fresh bouquet. Those flowers in the Momentary Express Deluxe room sure made me feel relaxed. Ones in the conductor place in the room were nice. Of course, it's so obvious I can't imagine why I didn't think of it until now. What do you mean, Professor? Think back on what the train car switched tracks. Can you remember anything? I don't remember much. Everything kind of foggy since I dozed off during all that. Of course you did. The sudden sleepiness we experienced was no coincidence. Furthermore, I don't believe it was mere chance that we awoke upon our arrival in full sense. No, I'd say our little nap was part of a larger plan. What plan would that be? Right, venture a guess, I'd say that those roses Sammy planted around the train knocked us out. And while everyone was asleep, they switched tracks? Precisely, my boy. And at the point, one car split off. I wager the only one those riding in the Lux Rail car were taken away to full sense. Okay, hold on. Is ink coin. Nope, nope, this fuck. Fine. You got a puzzle for me? I am sick. You are sick. Okay, goodbye. Hello. Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon. Puzzle for me? No, okay. Coin? Yes, there we go. Sometimes they're in pretty obvious spots, and sometimes they're not. Alright, can I search this square now for hint coins? We didn't get to really do that before. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Full Sense. The Elysian box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by, I'm sure of it. You think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well? It's still too early to tell, but I'll know more if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box. Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor. Hotel, bitch. You make me mad. Nope, didn't mean to go back inside. Nope, that stop. Again, who would have a hotel? It's dumb. Stupid, it's insane. Why would you? Mark my words, Samuel, it's here in town, I can guarantee that. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once, got it? Oh, come on, Ungo, do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know, it kind of sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Oh, you're playing tricks on me. I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out of there and start looking. Oh, okay. Don't need to blow a gasket, I'm going. What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? It appears that they, too, are in the hunt for something. Oh, look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be? A book with a bunch of it's like a little girl's diary. It's some variety of strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running around about town. Yikes, get a load of this symbol cover. What the symbol on it? Or this crazy cover. Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat. The sign of the devil. Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies, but I do wonder what's written inside. Hard to say with the book locked up as it is, isn't it? Still, the symbol's very intriguing. Hey, Professor, maybe someone in the antique shop over there can tell us something about it. Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. The old diary option has been added. What? Beluga search. Okay. Yes. I already gathered that. Alright, we're not quite halfway there yet, even if the last page might not be fully filled up. I meant those shady girls of all we had last night. They party usually completely over the difference change all that. The sense of unfortunate reality is that most people are either not played or foreign party, but this girl was warm and real, and she treated me like everyone else. I'm very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. I think I recall what this deal with this is. I think probably maybe. Why are the diaries out here though? I don't know. Nope. Now, hello. Chelmy. Bitcoin. It lets me go further into town, but I mean, might as well go into the antique shop. Why not? Bitcoin, fantastic. Yes, perfect. I was like, there's got to be some other one in here, right? Ah, Inspector Shelby, where do you come from? Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some field work and drops stone, I was able to deduce that the town and the Elysian box are linked. Dr. Trader had stockpiled quite the stack of research on the Elysian box. A criminal I'm in pursuit of more likely than not killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit. That's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from the inspector. Did you say something, lad? No, sir, not a word. Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I've got a murder to catch and cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving. I mean, yes, sir. Hello. Good day. Are you out shopping for anything in particular? I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. We're actually here to sell a pair of old glasses that I think should be sold worth a fair amount of money, maybe $100. However, I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the... I wonder if the number I gave on that is correct. I hope it is. I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Elysian box? Oh dear, here we go with it, the box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today. The third? Those two detectives you saw were just asking about it, and half an hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing about whether anyone had been searching for the box around town. Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she was quite the beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that seemed familiar. And the officers as well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I'll tell you what, I've told everyone today I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forgot who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in full sense, it might be worth checking at the Herzen Museum. Where might we find this museum? Just look for the big building in the middle of town and away to the north. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. This is all extremely useful. Thank you for your suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I took a look at that book you've got there? You're free, my good man. Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on the book's cover? I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess that what drew my eye to the book were its locks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might have to turn the locks with any old keys you stumble upon. As a matter of fact here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? It's my way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting. Oh, many thanks, my good man. A diary key. Gee, it's too bad we didn't find any more about the book in here. It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Herzen Museum. Yes. By the way, I just remembered there was a key combination I didn't do, so I gotta try that real quick. Old. This one. This one. Damn. Okay. So there might be like a double up of something here. I don't know. I had the great fortune of bumping into the girl for the ball again today. She's an owner of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her and have already started counter-recording her. However, I fear father seems less than pleased with the idea. Shut up. Get out of here. Ban. Boom. Gone. Puzzle for me, by the way? No. Had to check. I've heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around town about that box. Oh, but and before you say anything, I don't care who your dear old dad is. No one's above the law. In my eyes, anyone out chasing the Elysian box moves to the top of my suspect list, including me. I mean, I was in the room with the dead guy, so... No, you've got it all wrong. Sir, if you wouldn't mind. What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? Yes, about that, sir. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian box, so the villain should have it already. If the young lady was our culprit, then she'd have no need to ask about the box, sir, in my opinion, sir. Oh, is that so, Barton? I don't recall her asking for your analysis on the situation. Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment. I'll just be going now. Barton, get back here this instant. I'll have your nightstick, I swear. Ugh. Hey, that's the girl we saw back at the station in Dropstone. What was her name? Katie? No, that's not it. I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya. Yes, that's the one. Who would have thought she'd be headed to the same place as us? Alright, forward. Oh, hey, it's this dude from the first game. And I'm pretty sure this guy shows up in every game, also. What the hell? Why is that there? Now there's a couple of mugs I've seen before. Hey, I know you. I know Fate, because that's what brought you and me and the swell tea set of yours together. Now that we're all reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Brew me something nice, would ya? You want us to make tea for you? That's right, whippersnapper, but something fancy. A cup of Bell Classic will do the trick. It's so easy to make, even a baby can do it. A baby with magic tea set, that is. Anywho, all you need is some oasis leaf, a little briskberry, and a sprinkle of bell tart seed. That's the first get. This one. Hello. Probably give tea to other people. Fantabulous. A smile spreads across Stapchin Scarfin's face. He seems restored and cheerful. Not a bad cup of tea you make, Shorty. Of course, you wouldn't have pulled it off without my expert direction, so don't get cocky. You know, this town is filled with thirsty folks. You got the tea set, so the way I see it, it's your responsibility to help people. If you manage to help everyone out with a tea break, good things will happen. This I promise. Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with one cup of tea? Well, considering they're British, there is a stereotype. Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a cup of hot tea. I dislike tea, so all the British people can get mad at me all they want. I don't like coffee either, so there's also that, but... Which is worse? I think the tea has potential to be better, in my opinion, but they both suck. When you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread the wealth. Hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, yes. Hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, hink coins, hink coins. Any in the cobbles around the floor of anything? Okay. Golly, you two sure are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you. Why don't you rest a spell with this puzzle I got here? I was gonna say, it's been a minute since we've actually had a puzzle. 89? What the hell? Okay, here are 4 circles, circular, flower beds. Each with a radius of 10 feet. The way they're arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the red? Wait. Square between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the section colored red below? How do you calculate the square area of a circle again? It's like pi r squared or something. I think. Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. Ignore the width of the border? Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, so... Okay, so... Okay, pi r squared is the area of a circle, right? Calculate the area of a circle. But then that's gonna give me an area with a decimal point, right? But considering there's this central area, I mean, yeah, pi r squared. Okay, area of a circle calculator. Is the first thing that pops up. Radius in inches. Is it in inches? I'm just curious. To feet. Okay, well, it's not like it really matters, but diameter is 240 feet. The area is 45 point... But the area is 45 point... 45.239. Which isn't equal or anything, so that's helpful. So how do we calculate the section in the middle, though? Is there like a trick to it? There's the geometry problem, obviously. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how like would I go about doing this. It would be something that we can do. I'm just gonna take a hint. I don't think about pi. You don't need to solve this one. Oh, okay. Well, you know, you're asking me to calculate the area. Is there something to do with these extra circles around here? Can you find the area in square feet of the section the colored red below? So it's more than 40. It's like 40, it's gonna be like 60 something maybe. You don't need pi. Does like this add up to like make a square or something? If you add this to here, and it's like 20 feet, 15 or something. It's like it's a base looking thing, right? Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. Is it relevant that, like, you could make this one big circle? So, like, this would be, hold on, so this would be 20, this would be 20. This is 10, right? This is 10, so this would be 50 feet across. I think. And I think this is just one big circle. So it has a radius of 25 feet. Presuming the middle is 10 feet. I think it is. Well, actually, no, it would be 10 feet if it came out to here, which it doesn't. So it's actually probably 5. This is probably 5 feet. So this is 20, wait, 20, 40, 40. It's 45 feet in diameter. I still feel like I don't. You draw straight lines between the 4 center points of each of the flower beds, it makes a square. Huh? What? If you draw straight lines between the 4... Oh, like this? That's true. A little straighter, just to help with my brain. So, yeah, this is 10. This is 10. Does that help? God, math. It sucks. And again, this doesn't so this is half of a circle, and this would be 10 feet, but it's like half of that or something. Or okay, hold on. So this is about half. So that there, and from this point on the circle, it goes down. So that's about half. So again, this is 5 feet here. So this, and then this would be about 5 feet here. So that's 5. No, but then this would be 10 feet. I think. Yeah, because to make an additional extra circle, this would have to, yeah, well, yeah, circle within the side of the circle. So I think this is 10. This is 10. And this is 10. So we have a diagonal 20 feet here. Okay, I'm just taking the next hint. What do you get? From the point where 2 flower beds touch, draw 2 diagonal lines that cut through the center of the diagram and end where the 2 other flower beds touch. This? No, I mean, okay, so like this. Nope. Okay, I could be drawing a little straighter, you know, like that. These 2 lines should divide the middle space between all 4 flower beds into 4 neat sections. What can you learn from those 4 sections? It's because we don't need to do any calculating. I don't know. We don't. It says don't worry about pi. You don't need to solve this one. If you draw straight lines between the 4 center points of the flower beds, it makes a square. From the points where the 4 flower beds touch, draw 2 diagonal lines to cut through the center diagram, and the 2 as touch. The 2 lines should divide the middle space while provided into 4 neat sections. And again, so it's also saying that this does something. I guess technically where they touch would be in the middle. Like that. I have no idea. This one has got me. Sometimes this happens. It's actually to calculate the square feet. Without using pi. Oh, I get it. If we take these circular bits, we should be able to like fit them onto the edge of the circle to make a square box, and then the square box would be 10 by 10, or 20 by 20. So it's, yeah, it's 400 feet. Gotcha. I get it. Okay, cool.
And now
yes.
to test my theory.
It took me a long time on that one, huh?
Wonderful.
But sure. The middle section helps make the circle a square. Cool. All right. Yeah, that took a while. It took a while. We got an ingredient. Okay, interesting. It is new. Pepper spicy. That one and that one. Oh wow. Okay, we just randomly stumbled across one. What a peculiar blend this is, but subtle and spicy all at once. It's number 7. Alright, whatever. I mean, presumably, if we meet someone who wants tea, they'll be like, okay, do this combination of things for me. Let's go right? Quick hide, Professor. I see Inspector Chelmy over there. No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. It seems he's finally figured out the key to solving it lies here in Full Sense. It sounds like the inspector's almost got a handle of things for once. So, let me confirm. This here is the man you witnessed asking around about the Elysian box? No doubt about it now. Yep, the man in the photograph is the one. I remember that beard anywhere. Huh, well, that seals the deal. Just as I suspected, it seems he did make his way to Full Sense. Come along now, Barton. We're moving on. Oh, yes, sir. Right behind you, sir. Hint coin. A lobster house. Select it. Oh, wait, hold. Go back. Damn it. Have a look at these photos of the town, Luke. Whoever took them clearly had a fine eye for detail. If you look closely, you can see that the pictures are chronologically out of order. You think you could figure out where each picture belongs? What? Okay. Four photographs decorated the wall of Joseph's photo studio. Each photo depicts the same area and was taken at the exact same time of day. However, each photo was taken at a different point in time. If you look carefully, you can figure out the order in which the pictures were taken. Each answer using the letter attached to each earliest, and so A, B, C, D. Okay, I'm looking at differences. There is a cracked window that gets repaired. There's a banister that gets painted? I guess there's an A that goes out. Oh, and then a light that's turned off. I mean, I imagine that's so if we presume that these things are later, obviously. So these two are the first two. So presumably it goes 1, 2. I mean, I don't know what the A is trying to represent, but it probably goes 1, 2, the banister is painted, unless the banister's paint is wearing off. Oh, and the light hasn't been installed yet, I think, also. So that goes C, D, B, A. C, D, B, A, not N.
Let's see if this works.
All right, cool.
That was almost too easy.
Light has been built. B, there's a new building in the background. Is there? I didn't notice that one. And the restaurant's window is broken. Finally, A, the broken window seems to be bad show, and some of the lights in the restaurant have burned out with more photos, so it's been painted a different color. Okay, well. I got it off of actually not finding 2 pieces of information, so there you go. There we are. If these photos are any indication, Full Sense was quite a rich and lengthy history. How neat. With enough of these pictures, I bet you could see exactly how the town developed. You bring up an interesting point, Luke, but if these photos are that old, why do they look so new? Now that you mention it, I suppose they do look new. Normally with shots like this old, the image is a bit more deteriorated. I wonder what method the studio uses to keep these photos so immaculate. Oh, that should be the last camera piece. Nice. You're present now. You can take photos. Use the camera to find hidden puzzles all over the place. When finding a certain location, the camera icon will appear on screen. Just tap the icon to snap a photo of the area. Photos you've taken can be leaving the album of the photo trunk. When viewing the tap any play a photo hunt minigame. Your goal is to spot the difference between the touch screen photo and the real place. Actual location is shown on the top screen. Tap any suspicious locations, place a circle on them, and tap here to submit your answer. If you answer correctly, the area will selectively be marked with an icon. Each photo has 3 elements that are slightly different from those of the actual location. When you find all the area, it goes the area where you took the photo. Try tapping on those places that were funny in the photo. You know, who knows what you might find. So there's 9 places. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I actually did something a little out of order. Hint coin has been acquired. Hello. Mine, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How do you manage that? Sorry, sir, but that's a bit of a trade secret. All right, not much we're getting out of you, I suppose. I feel like I didn't get any hint coins out here. Oh, okay. Wait, actually, actually at the very last second before I stopped. I hit one. Hello, what's your deal? Ugh, what seems to be ailing you? Every day I sound here for hours and hours, all that sitting really does a number on my knees. I should really start scheduling a makeshift break or something. Being a doorman does sound like an exhausting job. Perhaps a cup of tea would help restore your spirits. I'd be happy to brew you some. Remember, I gotta warn you, working at a 5-star restaurant has made me picky about what I drink. If you can brew something up that tastes mild with a hint of spice, I'll be a happy camper. Wait, is it just this one I accidentally made? A spicy kick, sweet, mild spiciness. Sweet, mild, sure? That's good tea. Felix seems restored already. All right, cool, that worked out. I know good tea when I taste it, and my friend, that tea of yours is out of this world. Working as a doorman in the best restaurant in town, I gotta be, well, on the ball 100% of the time. I mean, back in the day, even the Duke's son and his fiance used to come here. And you've got customers like that, service has to be perfect from the second they walk up. Wow, full sense is elite, huh? That's right, little man. Thinking of it, I haven't seen the two for a while now. I sure hope they visit us again sometime. Did that do anything? Just dialogue? But do you have a puzzle? Yes. But I can't let you win like that. We've got a dress code, see? I'll need to take that hat from you. Think that we can enter if I give you a hat? Hat trick. Ah! Alright. Sorry. Taking Felix's request for that hat at face value, you must find another hat to hand out over from the pattern shown below. The hat you're looking for will be the same shape and size as the one shown above in the pattern, but might not be facing the same direction. You just have to outline your answer. Okay, okay, I think I see it. It would be... Okay, real quick, I just want to try something. Like, if I do this... How exact does this have to be? Because I think it's here? Wait. Nope, I messed up. I think it... Oh, hold on. Fuck. That looks right, doesn't it? Hopefully it takes.
And now to test my theory.
All right, cool.
A true gentleman.
It actually wasn't really that hard to find.
Unsolved.
There we are. As requested, I have provided you with that hat. I don't think that's what he meant. Be that as it may, I'm not taking my hat off. Let's go, Luke. But I was really looking forward to stopping in for a snack. A gentleman never takes off his hat, Luke, and that's all I have to say about that. This is too deep for me. A hamster toy. A second house. Interesting. We can get multiples of things? I didn't realize. We still have a fair amount of toys to collect. Alright, so how many you need 18 steps. So we go, I mean, we can just put this here and boom, he goes. Alright, so then we go, like that. This, I don't know. Or what if we go like this, this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's not... What if I go... 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is this any better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's also 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21? It's 21. I think we need one more toy, though. I kind of want to look for picture spots, see if we can go back through all the areas we've already been to. Oh, yeah, I think all right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. How do we trigger? We're just supposed to see the camera thing. I haven't seen it anywhere yet. And it's not in the it's not in the this alley where we first get the camera. And it's not in the camera shop. Alright, well, whatever. What's up here? Northeast path. There's a dog. Let's stay in this section of the map for now. Over here. Oh, hold on. Sir, a minute, please. Oh, hello there. You're the fellow with Inspector Chelmy, yes? The name's Barton, sir. I'm a constable serving under Inspector Chelmy, sir. I feel obliged to let you know you may want to reconsider bringing the child up this way. Why? What's up ahead? He's best left unknown until you're an older lad. My advice is to do an about-face and leave the area. I don't think he'll budge on this, Luke. We'll have to find another path leading up that way. Okay, well, I guess we're not going that direction. Changed my mind, I have. Aha, hint coin. Ah, hint coin. Dog. He doesn't appear to be in a very good mood, Luke. Let me see if I can find out what the problem is. Hey there, fella. Yow. Good heavens, Luke, are you okay? Did you get rabies? I don't think he's in the mood for a conversation right now. Indeed, let's find another way through town. Passing through here is rather difficult right now. Okay, don't click on the gate. Don't, yes, ink coin. Don't click on the gate. 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 Ink coin. Yes, yes, yes. Click on the gate. All right. This must be the museum. The gate's shut tight. I don't think they're open right now. I was hoping we'd find some useful information inside, but there's no sense in sitting around waiting. There's not mean let's continue our investigation elsewhere. Roger. No camera thing. No camera thing. No, where the hell do I take these damn pictures? Coin, yes. Oh, well, wow, two coins really close to each other. Person. Give me puzzle. Greetings, strangers. Let me guess. You're coming here seeking fame and fortune? Actually, we're searching for an item called the Elysian Box. Does that name sound familiar? Wow, now that is a fantastic name. Here's a puzzle. We're sharing that great name with me. 117. Okay. 3 couples. A yellowed photograph shows 3 couples. In the photo, no man is standing directly above his spouse. Okay. Of the 3 women, 2 are sisters and are sitting next to each other. Okay. The elder sister's husband is the man with a mustache. Or without a mustache, sorry. So the elder sister's husband, the man with, I mean, you look eldery to me, so are you the elder sister? Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat, save the husband of the younger sister. Okay, never mind. You're the elder sister. So you're there. So F is B. Okay, so like that. The woman unrelated to the other 2 is sitting in front of the younger sister's husband. Yeah, that tracks. You can find the man in the bunch who's married to neither sister. B.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
You can get it without even the last piece of information. Good job, and good luck finding the whatchamacallit. You know, the thingy with the great name. I bet when you open it, a genie pops out and grants you a wish or something. Neato. Yeah, for sure. It'll definitely give me a wish. Hmm? Oh, Mr. Beluga, it's been ages. I do hope you found what you were looking for. I wish. I told Samuel to track it down, but the boy's about as useful as a broken pocket watch. No, don't fret like that. It leaves wrinkles in that distinguished brow of yours. What do you say, Mr. B? Would you like to come inside and unwind for a bit? You see that? Mr. Beluga just went into that Carabay. I think it's how you pronounce that. But we all know what it really is. Let's take a closer look, shall we? And I can go back over this direction now. I swear, if he stops me. Okay, good. Never hurts to ask. Let's start from the one sitting up front. Yes. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna go. What's over here? You see that watchtower, Professor? There's something very suspicious about it, isn't there? This one? 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins, 10 coins. Yes. Oh, there's a door. Okay, real quick. By the way, was there a camera symbol here? Shut up. This is the grocery. Puzzle? No puzzle. This whole place is covered in garlic and definitely smells like it. Blah. Very pungent. It's a good thing I brought a handkerchief. My eyes are watering. My nose hurts just standing in here. Finally, some customers. Come in, come in. It's been months since anyone came by with this shop. My shop's been out of favor with the townsfolk recently. I can see why, or rather, I can smell why. It's hard to breathe, let alone shop on all this garlic. Though it smells, big whoop. It's not here to class up the shop, you know. It's here for protection. We got what you might call a bit of a vampire problem here in town, and garlic keeps them away, see? Vampires. Seriously? I look like I'm joking, boy. That castle over there? That's where the freaky guy lives. At least that's what people say. I'm not saying I believe the talk, but you can never be too prepared, you know? Sure. Don't! Alright, talk to this guy. Puzzle, 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 puzzle. It's not every day I see new faces. Are you visiting from out of town? Yes, in a way, but we're not here to sightsee. We're searching for an antique known as the Elysium Box. Have you heard of it? No, that's the first I've heard of it. Wish I had some information for you. Oh, I could just can't just let visitors go to our great town go away empty-handed. Here, it's not a keychain, but please take this puzzle of mine as a souvenir of full sense. Missing shape. 5 shapes are arranged in a sequence, but the 4th shape is missing. Use the 4 visible shapes to determine whether A, B, or C should be inserted as the 4th shape in the sequence. Interesting. I mean, this is a pretty easy one. You hit A and it doesn't work. You don't. You hit B and it doesn't work. You don't C. But I'm curious. What is the reasoning behind this? Like two what? 2 thing 3 1 1 is an interesting distinction. Is there a corner of this thing where you can't see any of these openings. I think that's not possible. I think they're all different. Plus, none of these shapes are clearly the same as any of these three, so... I mean, this one just rotated. I feel like B fits the most into like the style of the shapes. C has too much missing, and then A has not enough missing, but I don't...
This should do the trick.
Okay, I mean, I don't think that logic is sound,
there we
though.
have it.
Ew. Okay, here. There's your sound logic for you. Nice work there, fellas. I'd hate to burst your bubble, but if your lead on the Elysian box led you here, you may be out of luck. See, many of the residents who were full sense experts skedaddled a few years ago. It all started over a strange rumor that spread through the town like a wildfire. So even if we are in the right place, there might be no one left to ask. Tell me, what was this rumor? Some silly thing about a curse. I'm not entirely clear on it, to be honest. But I often find myself wondering where all those people who left full sense ended up. This place gives me a bad feeling. Who even knows what's down that path anyway? From what I can see, it's just an expansive wilderness. Let's leave it be for now. Professor, there's something strange about that watchtower. Shut up. I will go upstairs. Yeah. That scared me silly, Professor. What's making that awful ruckus? I don't know, but I think it's coming from right above us. Quick, Luke, up the stairs. Oh, finally. Alright, before we do anything of... Oh, there's a bunch more garlic in here. Hit coin. Nice. Oh, wait, real quick. Is this the direction we came from? Nope, this is somewhere else entirely. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of directions to go, and we're about to end the stream, and I'm gonna need to remember where I've been and where I haven't. I'm usually pretty good about that, even though this is gonna be our gap time now. We can do the camera thing now, though. Nocturnal. All right, spot the three differences, huh? Photograph number 5. Watchtower, first floor. All right. Okay.
This should do the trick.
There's like, which is the original one? I forget.
Huh. Wonderful.
Wine or something? Wine or blood. Yeah, there's one. Then there's a crack on the mirror.
This should do the trick. Huh. Wonderful.
And... where is the here. This one is higher. Wait. Okay, no, hold on. The entire top of this picture is cut off. That doesn't count. Okay. Like any crack changes? I don't think so. To carrots or something. The picture is, I mean, careful with this thing, staircase, the window, this mirrors. The rafter, anything different on the rafter? Is the three guard clove things, a mirror, this thing, green, that's your bottles, there's the bottles. Three things here. Okay, I actually can't. Where's the something on the stairs? Maybe this. I can't like drag, can I? No. I feel like it'll be over here somewhere. Could be wrong, but it feels like it. Where is this last difference? It is... It's right there. It's... Yeah, like, these two felt so obvious. Where the hell is this last one? Am I just blind? Blind man? There's always like the amount of cloves in the garlic or something is there. Like this is the biggest one, so it's the most likely. So it's like no. And I feel like is it a different amount of number on this thing or something? I don't think so. It's over here somewhere.
Just leave it to me.
No. Damn. Okay.
Well, I'm stumped.
Yeah. It's somewhere. It's there's a lack of wine, a crack in the mirror, and where the hell is it? What? There's something that's like differently colored, but barely. I mean, one of the things is like I'm having to kind of like you have to make sure you're like cutting off like the little top section of the top picture because it doesn't like there's like the cloves, a couple cloves of garlic on the top that don't show up, and like the top of this little mirror thing is cut off, and there's like that little mirror on the top, the sun mirror up there that's cut off, not barely showing. It's barely showing, or whatever. Where? What? There's a third difference. Where the fuck? Like, okay, there's this is diagonal, this thing, diagonal, mirror, ring kind of looking thing there, maybe. Thing here, maybe. It's like, is this any different? I don't think so. This thing, and then that diagonal, another diagonal, the diagonal thing. I don't know what the difference is. The mirror. It's like it's this thing, there's a mirror, and there's like stuff here, and then there's like the mirror here, and so this thing, mirror, and the stuff here, and the bottle, and there's this like a notch in the wood, and there's a bit of a mirror, and then the bottle, and the thing, and the thing, and there's stuff over here in the pile, and none of it looks different, and there's the carrots, and I was like, is there a different amount of carrots? And there aren't. There's a carrot, and a carrot, I think another carrot, and the mirror, mirror thing right sitting right there, whatever that is, and then there's this thing over here, and there's like fucking... I have no idea. This is gonna be like the first thing. I think I looked something up about one puzzle in the last stream because, like, I feel like the wording was off. I can't find it. Where is it? Where is the thing? Where is it? I don't know. It's nowhere. It's not. It doesn't exist. There is no third difference. It's somewhere here.
Just leave it to me.
Nope. Okay, I have no idea.
Looks like I botched that one.
Okay, you got me, game. Fair, whatever. Professor Layton, Diabolical box. Picture. We'll just look up pictures and hopefully it gives me a list. Camera. Yes, whatever. Strategy wiki, whatever. Okay. Watchtower, first floor. Can this load or something? There's other pictures in this thing. I don't want to see the other pictures. I'm kind of purposely not looking. What, this thing? Nope, not really what I'm looking for. A photo comparison. Oh god, okay. It's this. The string of garlic has been inverted.
See if this works. That was almost too easy.
Apparently this is like, I looked up and there's like an old game facts. Apparently this is the only one that people have a problem with. Okay, so the other one should be easier apparently. It's like, this is the hardest one to see, I guess, consistently. Okay, anyway, we're supposed to click on this shit now. Bitcoin. And a puzzle. All right, well, I guess last thing before we end the stream. The fake coins. There are 10 coins in each of the 5 bags below. Okay, one of these bags is filled with fake coins that are lighter than the real ones. A real coin weighs 10 units, but a fake coin is 1 unit lighter. If you're using a scale that can register up to 200 units, what is the fewest number of times you could use the scale to find the one bag filled with fake coins? I feel like there was a similar puzzle to this in the first game. Okay, so fake, one bag is going to be 10 units lighter. So, I mean, so if you put... if you're using a register that can up to 200 units, what is the fewest number of times you could use the scale to find the one? So, I mean, technically 1 if you're lucky, but... Wait, is that the that's not the trick, is it? It's not just 1. Like, I can actually figure it out, but hold on. 1, let me see if that actually, like, if you're lucky, with luck. Okay, so that actually is the answer.
Wonderful.
We need to use the scale once for every bag, remember the number of points. Wait, what? Huh? You only need to use the scale once for every bag, remove the number of coins, and you just weigh those 15 coins once. And if all the coins were real, then the combined weight should be under 90, but you'll end up with a weight less than this. Difference between the actual weight and... Oh, interesting. So not the same answer. Alright, but anyway, save. Click, yes. Anyway, with that, we'll be back on... something. What's today? Saturday? Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday with more Endless Legend, actually. So with that, I will say have a nice evening, and I will remember to fix the chat thing this time. I'll say have a nice evening, and bye-bye.